Governor Newsom says the Trump administration is challenging the Posse Comitatus Act, legislation that was passed in 1878 that limits the federal government's use of federal troops to enforce domestic policy. Today, the governor announced the state of California will sue the president over his use of the National Guard.
And Newsom has also challenged the acting director of ICE, Tom Homan, to stop arresting children and instead arrest him, something President Trump says he'd welcome. Now, this is all playing out as protesters and law enforcement officers clash right in the streets of Los Angeles. Jay Gray has more.
Well, parts of Los Angeles still locked down, as you can see just behind us here. Streets filled with burned out vehicles, debris and broken glass. Clashes and chaos again overnight for the third night in a row. It was a weekend of violence in the streets of Los Angeles. Protests against what continue to be ongoing ICE raids here, a roundup, the Trump administration says, of those who are in the country illegally. Now, the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has said that President Trump, who has taken control of the state's National Guard, the first time that the White House has done that since 1965, the governor here saying that is just escalating the situation here. Thousands of protesters filling the streets. And frankly, police here say at times they are overwhelmed.
This violence that I've seen is disgusting. It's escalated now since the beginning of this incident. What we saw the first night was bad. What we've seen subsequent to that is getting increasingly worse and more violent.
This area preparing for what they expect to be another day of protest here, as both the White House, President Trump digging in, saying that they're not going to back down. And many of the protesters saying the exact same thing, saying that they will be here for as long as necessary to make sure they are heard. That's the latest from here in Los Angeles. I'm Jay Gray, NBC News.